Hi, everyone. I'm just going to make this brief. I'm not going to be on here too long tonight. So let's just get this started. All right, everyone. Tonight I was in chat and I wasn't sure about something. I was confused on something. So I asked someone, "Hi, Becca Chu. How are you today?" Um, I asked someone who knew the information in Jamie's chat today. So I asked the questions and guess what happened? Hi, Care D. Welcome. I'm not going to be long tonight. It'll probably be less than 15 minutes. But um, someone messaged a friend of mine and complained. Yeah, they think messaging one of my friends or one of my mods. Hi, Ricky. How are you today? They think messaging one of my mods is the right thing to do to complain. Everybody, but she's not an answering service. And if you have a problem with me or something I do, or you have a concern, my email is always open, everybody, for feedback. So if you don't like something I said or done, you can always email me with the feedback. You don't even have to give your name. So I can't read your minds, everybody. It's but to sit there and put pressure on others. Oh, thank you, Ricky. Thank you, Ricky, so much. Yeah, it's I just Mercury is in retrograde and these communication issues are getting ridiculous. So I'm just here to correct a few things because people are having a hard time understanding what I meant by it. So when I was calling out Lauren for laughing at Jamie's so-called sexual abuse story, and I mentioned Wendy. Um, she's the sweetest person you'll ever meet. Um, it was never to put her down at all. I was just saying she has a, some people have a tendency to say or do something. What is what you call this or whatever, or sometimes people don't mean to do it. There's not a vicious bone in her body, and people thought I was actually saying otherwise, and I didn't know what I was talking about. Well, I'm just going to say this. 4 years ago, I know who Wendy is. I've seen her on numerous panels. This was like 4 years ago. I was like in and out back then. I didn't go into chats, and I know her backstory, and she's never mean to anybody. But I was concerned. Hi, Jamie. I was just concerned that some creators on here were taking advantage of her. Now, is that a valid concern? And if she said anything to me, or anyone else in a chat, it wasn't mean spirited at all. It's just sometimes she goes from channel to channel. She has a tendency or whatever, and she gets wrong information, such as AJ. Because the one time I saw her on AJ's channel, and we all know what a psycho AJ is. And I don't like when people take advantage of people like that, so sweet like that, and they try to use them to their own advantage. Yeah, I was not dragging Wendy. My words were taken out of context. And I was asking in Jamie's chat today about something I wasn't sure of. But a few people decided, well, let's message one of Bill's friends and complain. She's not an answering service. Can you please knock it off? If you have a problem, take it to me. My email is in my about section. I cannot dox you. Okay, everybody? I have it set up that way. If you look at the email service I'm signed up with. Did I claim to be perfect? No. No, I'm not. Yes, I've said some things on here that did I ever do anything on social media I regret? Yeah. Thank you, Ricky. None of us are perfect. None of us are perfect. And sometimes I'm probably going to go live tomorrow and discuss another topic. I got tagged in a video. And this guy's a real gem. So, yeah. So if you don't understand what something I'm saying, ask a question, okay, everybody? Just don't automatically assume the worst, you know? Don't automatically assume the worst. And I'd like to apologize again to Helen Schaefer or whatever her name is from Jamie's chat today. I made a comment that was worded wrong, and I was thinking of two separate things at the same time. And I said, wait a minute. I noticed I did it and I deleted it immediately after. So I'm going to apologize for making that comment right here, right now. I did ask some questions because I remembered her from the Bam Bam situation, and I wasn't sure what which was which. I didn't know if she was friend or she was foe. but I actually tagged someone who would know the information. Everybody, I might have should have done this in private with someone, but I don't always get a response right away. So I thought, duh, um, just ask in chat. Someone will answer me. Someone will answer me. So okay, Becca, you not understanding? Okay, let me do a recap real quick. Um some people are taking misunderstanding things I say, and sometimes they get mad because they got a call out, and they message someone I know complaining about it. And I'm just gonna say this: they're not answering services. If you have the okay, okay. Do you understand it now, Becca Chu? So some people take some of the things I say the wrong way or don't like a call out or it's always something. And then they go to a friend or someone I know and they complain about it. And I have an email, I have comments. You're not going to get banned because you disagree with me or you're giving feedback. I'm not going to sit there and scream at you because you have a concern or or you say I don't like this. I can't read everyone's minds on here because there seems to be a communication problem going around. Well, there are other issues involved, but I think those are going to be dealt with in private. That did happen once, Pikachu. That did happen once, and I totally understand the issue. The person was venting to a friend and didn't know that the two of us were friends, and she brought it up to me. So that was the one time. But this has been happening more frequently. Yeah, because someone used to do this back in the day, and her name was Just Jess K. She used to go to one person and say one thing, and then went to another person and said another to get the other upset. Hi, Noodle. Yeah, it's just a little aggravating trying to explain some things to school children here. Yeah, but I think this will be dealt with on death's ears because people can't take a link on Jamie's channel. They can't take a link on Robbie's. They have a communication issue here. So I just wanted to straighten this out. And if I offended anyone tonight by asking questions and not assuming anything, I'm sorry. All right, everybody. And I wasn't dragging Wendy. I have nothing against Wendy. She actually is a sweet person. And if she did say, and she did say a few things towards people and they were like so minor and she didn't mean to do it. Is she offended anybody? So why would I even be nasty to somebody? It goes out, it goes in one ear and goes out the other. When someone doesn't have ill intent on here, geez. Thank you, Ricky. She is a sweet woman. And I have a hard time with people that take advantage of sweet women like that. Okay, Noodles, she came around here years ago and she used to be on Howard Stern. And when she got on here, she went from creator to creator. This is from my observation. Other people may have a different point of view on this, so I'm just setting the record straight here. And not every creator on here had good intentions. And I wish Wendy the best. But the point I was trying to make on my live was when Lauren said and did the things she did to Jamie, right, everybody? She has a tendency to bat for the mentally disabled. That was what I was trying to portray. Yeah, I just don't get some things. Yeah, a lot of people don't know who she is, Becca Chu, but some people do. And when they listened to me the other night, they got some people got really offended and thought I wasn't didn't know what I was talking about, which I actually did know exactly what I was talking about. I ignore a lot of comments on here towards me or other people. It's all about the intent. If you're coming in here to cause trouble, it's then it's a different story. But if you're just coming here like, oh, you heard this from this creator, and yeah, Wendy came in. Well, I was in a chat with Wendy one day, and she was uttering a rumor spread by probably CJ or someone. I don't know where she got the information from, but it was wrong. And I just told Wendy that it's not true. This is what happened, and I left it at that. This was a while back. This was like maybe 6 months ago or something. So I don't know. All right. I want to go now. I told you I was going to keep this brief. So have a good night, everybody. And until next time, good night.